New Jersey high school skaters will take to the Meadowlands ice tonight. Boys on the cusp of manhood. Boys prepared to give body and soul for their town, their team, their school. With both a public and parochial state championship on the line tonight, each boy is one step away from capturing memories of a lifetime. From Continental Airlines Arena, the New Jersey State Interscholastic Athletic Association and the New Jersey Devils present the high school hockey state championships. Game one is the public school championship game featuring the Rams of Randolph High taking on the Brick Memorial Mustangs. And in the second game of our doubleheader, we'll bring you the parochial school championship as Bergen Catholic faces off against Seton Hall Prep. Hello, everyone. I'm Mick Monahan, joined by Pete Caggiano. Glad you could join us on the Yes Network tonight for this public championship. And this is truly shaping up to be a North versus South matchup with Randolph taking on Brick Memorial.
More than that, Mick, both teams play in two different leagues. Randolph plays in the Morris County League. Brick Memorial plays in the New Jersey Ice Hockey League.
Well, let's get right into it. Randolph comes in the top seed, and they have decimated their opponents, outscoring them like a machine, 23-5 through the state tournament so far.
Mick, they have been tremendous. Third time they're in this game, second time in 2 years. Team has a lot of seniors, 10 to be exact, but none bigger than their 5'9" captain, Pencinger. What a game this kid can play. He can shoot with the best of them. Coming into tonight's game, 35 goals, 80 points. Plays a big, big game, especially in front of the net, and got a guy they'll definitely go to when the game is on the line.
And Dan Pencinger is a guy who can put the puck in the net, no doubt about that. Brick Memorial is a team that has never won a state championship. They're making their first trip to the finals here since 1997, and they have been on the virtual magic carpet ride, already pulling off some major upsets.
Well, biggest upset they've ever done. For the first time in 23 years, they slayed the Dragon. Their crosstown rivals, Brick High School. They beat them. That put them into the game tonight, and they're led by their big senior, their big goal scorer, Jeff Bayman. Bayman, 100 career goals, averaging over 26 a season. He is their go-to guy.
No doubt about that, but they'll need his scoring as Brick comes in as the 7th seed, Brick Memorial. Randolph, the top seed. Should be a good one here tonight at Continental Airlines Arena. We'll come back with the starting lineups and more, so join us all night long right here on the Yes Network.
For the NBA's best, it's nothing but Nets. Saturday, Kittles in the Nets look to make life unbearable for the Grizzlies as Memphis hits the Meadowlands. Join Fred Hickman for complete pregame coverage Saturday beginning at 7 as the March of Champions continues, only on Yes.
Ready to take control of your credit card debt?
Credit Guard of America cut my monthly payments in half.
Credit Guard of America is a nonprofit service that's helped thousands of people to move on with their lives.
Credit Guard of America saved me over $13,000 in interest fees alone.
Call now to reduce your monthly payments. Cut the interest rates on your credit cards by up to half and get your unsecured debt paid off years earlier.
Don't you owe it to yourself to work with a real nonprofit service? Certified counselors are standing by.
Call 1-800-543-0409.
The Yes Network hits the ice with the 2003 ECAC Hockey Championships and a semifinal doubleheader as Brown faces off against Cornell. Then Dartmouth takes on Harvard. The ECAC Hockey Championships tomorrow night starting at 7, part of the March of Champions here on Yes.
I was transferred far from home, but I can still see my team play.
Check out a free preview of the MLB Extra Innings package on digital cable. Catch the hottest big league action from coast to coast for free from March 31st through April 6th.
I'm 1,000 miles from home, but my team's right here.
Tune into the free preview of MLB Extra Innings on Sports On Demand and find out how you can get Acclaim's All-Star Baseball video game for free. Don't miss the free preview March 31st through April 6th on Comcast Digital Cable.
Now's the perfect time to start shopping on TV at HSN. Discover well-known personalities, name brands, and new products you can't find anywhere else. And if you've never shopped with us before, we want to give you $15 to try us out. Just call 1-877-FREE-HSN, and the $15 is yours. HSN, the place to shop on TV and online.
to Continental Airlines Arena. Randolph versus Brick Memorial here at the Meadowlands. And now let's call on the third member of our team tonight, Mary Beth Petrella. Mary Beth.
Thanks, guys. Coach McLaughlin, you were down this road 2 times before. What is it about this team that you think will bring Randolph that elusive championship?
I'm hoping they have a whole lot more heart and desire than the other teams have. We've had, guys have been here before, and I think that's going to matter in the experience factor.
So, Rich, you think the third time will be a charm?
I hope so, man. I'm tired of losing.
Best of luck to you, Coach.
Thanks very much.
All right, thanks very much, Mary Beth, as we are set for our opening face-off. In goal, Kyle Finnerty for Randolph, 17-3 with a 1.70 goals against average.
And coming into tonight, 1.25 in the playoffs.
Damian Noonan for Brick Memorial, 18-8 this season, 53 career victories.
Comes into tonight's game, 3 shutouts on the season.
Randolph will control the opening draw, and they'll dump it in, and this play is offside to start the game. Earlier, we had a chance to talk to George Kiernan. Says his team is enjoying this magic carpet ride.
It's been a great experience for us. We had a little bit of a taste of it last year going to the Final Four. We were one step away last year, and Randolph last year ended our season. So I think this year the players sitting back there, they're talking, they remember that, and we'll see what happens.
George Kiernan, the head coach of Brick Memorial, sends his top line out of Gardner, Giles, and Bayman. They lose the puck in the offensive end. Now Bayman will pick it back up, and here's our first hit of it.
You saw the size and strength of Jeff Bayman right there as the player bounced off when he tried to apply the check.
Snow back behind his own net. Tries to get the puck up on the wing, but defense broke that up in the neutral zone, and now Dan Pencinger will bring it out. And there's our first shot of the night. A little high on Noonan, but he was there to make the save.
That's the exact kind of shot a goaltender wants to see early in the game. It came from about 60 feet out, come out, breaks down the angle, makes the save. Dan Pencinger looking for his 36th of the season. Plays a lot bigger than that 5'10". And as we mentioned, he's one of the 10 seniors on the Randolph team.
On the face-off, Valvano going to get to the boards first and keep the puck in the zone. Plays ahead here to Alex Fay. Fay catches up behind the net. Looks for Valvano at the near circle. Written off that play, return pass, shot, and it goes right into the pad of Noonan, and he holds on. Valvano doing a nice job of putting the puck on the cage.
Great setup by Randolph as they work the puck from the corner to the man cutting in. Again, Noonan, second save of the night, second shot was up to the task. Take a look at it. You're going to see the pass come from the line. Notice as he comes in, makes the shot, and the great save as Christian Valvano, using the right-handed shot coming in on the right side, puts it right into the stomach of Damian Noonan.
Back to the point now. Randolph keeps it in. They'll throw it behind the net. Sylvester gives chase. Picked up by the Brick Memorial Mustangs, who get it ahead. The play is onside. Bobby Mitchell is dumped. Here's a shot. Save. And another quick glove save by Finnerty with a man on the doorstep.
Carl Finnerty, not one, but 2 great saves. One right after the other. He's earning his keep early.
Well, Matt Miller was right there on the doorstep for the rebound, and Finnerty somehow kept it out. Another look.
Well, he makes the first save, and then watches the puck comes loose, backhand come in. There's the second shot, quickly with the left glove. He denies Matt Miller his 11th goal of the season.
Giles did not win the faceoff, but Memorial will catch up with the puck. Quick centering pass goes awry, and along the near boards now, the Randolph Rams will clear as Kyle Lehrhardt gets the puck ahead. Frank Ryan plays forward, and the puck does come out of the offensive end. The full head of steam. Here comes Gardner. Brings it across the line, but he's broken up. Bayman throws it toward the net. Another giveaway. And the centering pass will be broken up. And the puck will come out of the zone. Cameron Dietz just sends it in as the team's going to change the fly.
I was just going to say, Mick, Randolph desperately needed that change. Good forechecking job by Brick Memorial on that shift.
Bayman wants to clear the zone. Now we have a whistle. I believe the puck went into the bench momentarily.
They're going to call it offside. The player was coming over the boards, and he got struck by the puck.
George Kiernan has his team as the 7th seed. They're looking for their first title as Brick Memorial. Memorial will just dump it in. attempting to play dump and chase, but this is offside. Or rather, I'm sorry, not offside. It's icing. And Richie McLaughlin, the head coach of the Randolph Rams, says he's tired of losing.
Well, Mick, the first 2 times he was in this building, he lost to another Brick team. By the score of 5-1, he lost to Bricktown High School both times.
Back to the point, shot knocked down. It's loose in the slot, and the rebound going to be covered. Whistle didn't blow yet. Finally, it is blown as Damian Noonan hangs on with players right on the doorstep. Kevin Snow was taking a whack at it off the shot from the point by Tony Rossi.
Noonan using every bit of his body to stop this puck. He makes the initial save on the shot from the point, but then there's havoc and confusion all in front of the net. Watch as the players rush the net, and now we see a goal by Randolph.
Right off the face-off. A quick one-timer, and it's 1-0. Noonan never had the chance.
That's what happens when you can set up a player when a player's positioned and you win the face-off cleanly, comes back for a one-timer. And Damian Noonan had no opportunity to make that save. Here we're going to take a look at it. Pencinger stops, winds up, lets it go. Notice the puck was on its edge. It wasn't quite laying flat. Sometimes when you shoot that way, the puck comes in as a knuckleball. But either way, it beat Damian Noonan, and Pencinger has his 36th of the season.
Dan Pencinger gets his first of the game and his 36th of the year. Now the loose puck out in front, and Randolph is buzzing with a 1-goal lead. 2:48 the time of the goal for Pencinger, and Snow picked up the assist. Randolph just going to shoot this back in.
Mick, the advantage of winning a faceoff. Snow won the faceoff clean. Pencinger was in the position he had to be at the top of the circle. Made a great shot.
Here comes Bayman. He rolls it into the corner. But notice, Fay along the boards doing a nice job of getting it to Zimmers. Zimmers, the defenseman, behind his own net. Plays ahead here for Valdano. Christian Valdano has a man in stride at the blue line. It is Fay. Alex Fay written off nicely there by Frank Ryan, and it comes back to the neutral zone.
Frank Ryan did exactly what a defenseman is supposed to do. He played the body, let the puck go, played the man, took Fay to the side, away from the puck.
Randolph will dump it in. Randolph a 1-0 lead with 10:56 to go here in our first period tonight. Jeff Bayman along the far wall just throws it back to the neutral zone. The shot takes a funny hop in on Noonan as Zimmers let it go from outside the blue line. Rick Memorial having trouble getting the puck in the near corner, trying to corral it, but it's picked up by Lehrhoff. Throws it out in front. There's a rebound attempt, but the shot goes wide by Dietz. Rick Memorial comes back in a hurry with Jeff Bayman, but he has stood up right near the blue line. The defense doing a nice job of coming back and taking people off the play, Pete.
Not a real physical game, but yet they're doing what they have to do. They get in the way of their opponent. All you have to do is slow them up or make them take an extra stride around. That's just as effective sometimes as the crushing body check.
Lehrhoff along the far boards freezes the puck, and we have a 1-0 game. Dan Pencinger opening the scoring for Randolph. Stay with us.
You know, opportunities like this don't come around every day. Like a $319 per month lease on the 2003 Maxima at the Nissan Spring Sales Event. The thrill of driving a new Nissan. Now it's your turn.
Welcome back. Randolph, a 1-0 lead here in the first period with 10:03 to go. And Dan Pencinger opening the scoring at 2:48 from Kevin Snow. Picked up the assist, his 36th goal of the season. Face-off will be in the Randolph end. Rick Memorial wins the draw, but the puck comes right out of the zone, and we have a break. Walking right on in, backhander, and a big save by Noonan.
Noonan using that big toe on his left skate, just extended far enough to deny the Randolph shooter.
Evan Snow stoned on the breakaway attempt. Pencinger goes back in his own zone. Nice crisp pass, but it's broken up at the blue line. Snow will pick this up, sidesteps one, but gives it away. Joe Giles sends it back into Randolph end. Nice move by Pencinger to deep 2, and he has the puck on his stick as he comes to the blue line. Thought about a drop pass, but now circles back. Oh, and he does a nice deke and keeps on going. Now throws it to the far circle. Back in attempt, derailed momentarily. They throw it to Snow in the slot. That shot stopped. Score! Pencinger right there on the rebound. The puck kind of dribbled right in the slot, and Pencinger was there to pick it up and just a real slow whack at it, but it still found the net.
It looked like the slow-mo replay. It took a long time from the time the puck left his stick to the time it hit the back of the cords. But again, just being in the right place at the right time. There's the first shot that's blocked. Comes over to Pencinger, who was just coming out from making the pass in the corner. Puck comes right on his blade, lets it go on a one-timer, and he beats Noonan for his second goal of the evening.
37 on the year now for Pencinger. And it makes the score 2-0 Randolph.
Nick, that almost looked too easy.
It did look like it was in slow motion. Kevin Snow will pick up his second assist. And Mike Blue gets an assist as well. 5:44 the time of the goal. So now Randolph a 2-0 lead, and they're putting the pressure on. Well, we talked in our open, Pete, about how Randolph is such a high-scoring team, and they've come out that way here in the first period.
They are explosive, and they've been that way all year.
Behind the net. Randolph will pick it up. There's a giveaway, though, and a shot by Bayman just goes wide. Pressure on in the Randolph end. They try to center a pass to Arena. The shot goes wide. Back comes Christian Valvano, who will dump it in as both teams want to change on the fly with 8:05 to go here in this first period, with Randolph leading Brick Memorial 2-0. Back to the point it goes. Randolph just content to kind of shoot it in the corners and let the wingmen really do the dirty work and throw it out front.
Well, when you're big and strong and you have guys that can battle in the corner, that strategy works.
Mark Messmer, double team, tries to keep the puck alive as he gloves it out. And finally, Brick Memorial will clear the zone. And it goes to Weebolt, catches up to it and just dumps it in. Cameron Dietz tried to clear, but could not. Matt Miller touches up. We have a whistle. Well, Pencinger with 2 goals here tonight. It's 2-0 Randolph.
It's your money. Make it work a little. In an Orange Savings Account from ING Direct, your money will earn America's highest yield with no minimums or fees, more than twice the national average. It's easy to open. You don't even have to change banks, and it's FDIC insured. What's the catch? No catch. We're not big fans of catches. Call 1-800-ING-DIRECT or visit ingdirect.com.
The New Jersey media has deemed the line of Pencinger, Snow, and Lewis one of the most exciting trios in New Jersey. And in the opening minutes of this game, we've already seen why. Once Pencinger gets started, he's explosive, and it's so hard to stop him.
Right you are, Mary Beth. Pencinger is all over the ice. He's been deking players left and right. He's doing it again, starting from behind his own net. See if he goes on the end-to-end rush. Now here he just gives up, throws the puck to the blue line, but Snow's going to get ahead of the field, and here's a 2-on-1 developing. Snow throws it in front and just missed his man, who was cruising to the net, Michael Wu.
Pass found its way somewhere between loose stick and loose skates and just skipped through and wasn't able to get a piece of it.
And the storyline developing here as Pensinger's line with Snow and Lou have accounted for both goals early. Back to the point it goes. Zimmers throws it in front. It's picked up and finally cleared by Brick Memorial. But now Christian Valvano has it at the blue line. Broken up at the fence and sent back to the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass completed here. Here comes Sylvester. Sylvester puts on the brakes in the corner. He's hit hard by Jeff Bayman. Somehow, he kicks it free. Here comes Valvano throws it back behind the net. Bayman's got a lot of ice time here for Brick Memorial, and you see he's having trouble catching up to the puck in the corners. Ooh, it deflected right out in the top of the slot. Now it comes back to the point for Rossi. Rossi gives up, back to the point. Here's a shot. That deflects high and goes to the far corner. Now Alex Spay behind the net. Tries to get it to Valvano, who comes in, dislodged the puck. Memorial wants to clear. Miller couldn't get it out. Joe Giles trying to get it out, can't do it. Finally, it shot the length of the ice, and we have icing. George Kiernan wondering if the Cinderella ride is coming to an end. His team trails 2-0.
Yankees baseball is back on Yes, and the Bronx Bombers are looking to score when their spring fling continues with the Twins in Tampa. Join Michael Kay and Ken Singleton for complete game coverage Saturday at 1 as the March of Champions continues only on Yes. The Yes Network checks in with the 2003 NCAA Women's Hockey Championships and a semifinal doubleheader as Harvard faces off against Minnesota. Then Dartmouth takes on Minnesota Duluth. Saturday morning starting at 9, part of the March of Champions here on Yes.
Welcome back. Rich McLaughlin telling his Randolph Rams that, yes, maybe the 2-goal lead is the hardest to protect.
Well, Rich is the kind of coach that is very active behind the bench. He teaches the kids throughout the game, constantly talking to them. He's not a yeller or a screamer, but he is a strict disciplinarian.
Got that drill sergeant look about him, doesn't he? This puck comes back to the point. Sean Happy tries to keep it in, but he could not. Randolph with a 2-0 lead with 5:14 to go here in the first period tonight. Cameron Dietz knocked it down. Now the puck sent right in behind Damian Noonan. And there's a nice hit behind the net. Starting to see the fur fly with Dan Ferraro.
Dan Ferraro using his big 6'2", 195 body, really laying the shot on the Brick Memorial player.
Now here is Pencinger dancing away from a check. Gets the puck ahead here to Lerhoff, who just dumps it in. Along the near wall now, shot, stick to side by Noonan. Snow is out there now. Brick Memorial will get the puck to the neutral zone. And Rossi just going to dump it right back in. Looks like the ice surface has been tilted a little bit in Noonan's direction. Here's a pass in front. Rossi, the defenseman, was closing. They just didn't stick on that one. Finally, Brick Memorial comes out of the zone. A shot from the center line, easily gloved by Kyle Finnerty. And he holds on with people coming in. Well, sports fans, Saturday on the Yes Network, the AL East champion, the Yankees, battle Torrey Hunter and the Central champion, Minnesota Twins. Join Michael Kay and Ken Singleton for complete coverage beginning at 1 as they call the action from Legends Field. Twins versus the Yankees Saturday afternoon at 1, only on Yes.
Not very often we've had face-offs down in front of Kyle Finnerty, but that time, because of an icing, the puck comes back down in front of the Randolph goaltender.
Randolph controls in the zone here. And it looks like they finally will get it out. Michael Liu gets it ahead. Here is Snow with a drop pass to Pencinger. Just missed him. Memorial Mustangs Paul Arena gets it to the neutral zone. Zimmers throws it back. Look for Michael Liu. It's behind him. Now Joe Giles plays cross ice. Giles has it back at the red line. Brick Memorial wants a change. They're going to get one here. They better come out fast because here comes Dan Pencinger. Pencinger across the line. Rolls it. Juggles and finally holds on.
A little bit of an acrobatic there as he made the save in front of him, but the puck popped over the top. He had to spin around real quick and then sticks out the left gauntlet and holds on. As Pencinger is looking for his third goal of the night. It would have been a natural hat trick all here in the first period.
Well, Pencinger has 2 hat tricks this season. 3:10 to play in the opening period with Randolph leading 2-0. Randolph content is to play dump and chase right now with a 2-0 lead. Matt Miller plays to the far corner for Brick Memorial. It's not coming out. Notice 2 white shirts on the puck behind the net. Valvano gives chase. Finally picked up by Jeff Bayman, but he can't clear. Quick pass in the slot. Shot goes wide off the stick of Sylvester.
Good opportunity for Sylvester. Parked about 10 feet out, just missed the net.
Sylvester hits the man behind the net, helping out as well. All of the Rams and another hit right at the blue line. Randolph actually laying a little more lumber right now, too.
They're having fun out there, Nick.
2-0 lead, why not? They dump it in behind Damian Noonan. Dietz goes in the corner. He'll try to dig it out. He does. Threw it right through the slot. Just missed Lehrhoff. Back to the point now. Mahaffey throws in the front. Shot just goes wide. Good opportunity by Dietz, who went down hard right near the post.
I'm not sure if Dietz's shot was actually saved by Noonan. If not, Noonan did a great job of covering 99% of the net.
Dietz goes back for the puck. They try to set him up in front again. It's just behind him. And Brick Memorial finally going to come out with Jeff Bayman. Who avoids a check. Gets it ahead. But Brick Memorial not able to sustain the drive as they come across the blue line. Broken up. It's coming back the other way. Almost a trip from behind as Mahaffey was taken down with no call. Memorial trailing 2-0 to Randolph with 1:10 to go here in our first period tonight at Continental Airlines Arena. New Jersey Devils Public School Championship, and we have a 2-on-1 developing. And a nice play by the defenseman Mahaffey to break it up as it rolls in easily. Putting down the glove is Kyle Finnerty.
One of the best scoring chances for Brick Memorial tonight, and Kyle Finnerty does what he does best, sticking out that left glove, making the save.
Well, Arena broke in, and he had Gardner coming with him.
Great save by Mahaffey, stopping that pass across, and then everybody converges to the net as Kyle Finnerty makes the save with the left glove.
On the face-off, it is controlled by Pencinger, and he comes out 2-on-2 with Snow. This line has clicked for 2 goals so far tonight. Throws it in front. Lou on a backhander. Couldn't turn and get it off. And it's going to be picked up by Paul Arena, who plays the puck the length of the ice.
They wave off icing, saying that the defenseman for Randolph could have gotten the puck.
Here comes Snow. Throws it in. Noonan makes the save. And Pencinger goes back and picks it up in the far left circle. Finally cleared and out of the zone. 17 seconds to go here in our first period, and Randolph with a commanding 2-0 lead. Pencinger at the blue line. Draws the defense to him, and he was going to try to throw one in the slot, but that play broken up. Mahaffey will clear. Pencinger gives chase. Here comes the trailer. The shot goes wide off the stick of Sylvester as the first period comes to a close. But that player right there, Dan Pencinger, with 2 goals in the first period.
Great job by Randolph. Brick Memorial might have been a little tentative, maybe the awe of playing in a big building like this, but they didn't have their legs in the first period. Let's see how they do in the second period.
Yep. Randolph with a 2-0 lead, and don't forget game 2 coming up. Bergen Catholic taking on Seton Hall Prep. That game coming up after the public championship right here on the Yes Network. Let's go downstairs to Mary Beth. Mary Beth.
Thanks, guys. Dan started out the game 2 explosive goals. Why don't you walk me through those goals?
Kevin just got me the puck right off the face-off, and I just tried to get on net. Nothing really to it. I mean, I just hit my hardest slap shot, try to get on net.
Your line is a well-oiled machine. Tell me about why you guys work so well together.
Ever since 5 games in, we started to gel, so we've been just playing the puck, moving the puck quickly, getting it to the net and driving the net.
You guys had a strong start first period. You've been in a championship game before. What do you have to do going forward to wrap this one up?
Just got to keep on getting the puck deep into the net and hopefully get a couple more.
Best of luck.
Thank you. In addition,
all right, thank you very much, Dan and Mary Beth. Pencinger with 2 first period goals, and Randolph leads Brick Memorial after our first by a score of 2-0. Stay with us.
Introducing the Variations Freedom Package from Verizon. Go ahead, nothing's stopping you. Make all the calls you want. With unlimited calling, feel free to call anytime to anyone. Across town, across state, or across the country, even to Canada. No time restrictions, no limits on who you can call. Plus 5 services, including caller ID and home voicemail, all on one bill.
Call 1-800-483-5401 to sign up for just under $60 a month. You'll save over $240 every year.
And save more when you sign up for wireless and DSL.
Call 1-800-483-5401 for the freedom of unlimited calling.
So what's stopping you?
Verizon. Make progress every day.
Tomorrow on It's Your Call with Lynn Doyle.
I naturally feel sadness that 3.5 months of work carried out in Iraq have not brought the assurances needed.
Troops are poised to strike.
The only way to enforce the United Nations resolutions now is through the use of force.
Look to Lynn Doyle and her panel of experts to break down the latest developments. It's Your Call with Lynn Doyle, tomorrow 8 Eastern on CN8. Smart TV for curious people.
Hey, Vian. Suzette? It's me. Who's that? My friend. Your friend?
Lavinia spent her whole life trying to escape her past.
Does our mom have a secret life?
You have no idea.
Until it came back to free her.
You are so uptight.
Goldie Hawn.
It's great, man.
Susan Sarandon.
So now what do we do?
Order The Banger Sisters, next on In-Demand Pay-Per-View. Big stars, big laughs, starting every half hour today on Comcast Digital Cable.
Back here at Continental Airlines Arena, our first intermission in this New Jersey NJSIAA New Jersey Devils Public Championship. 2-0 with Randolph leading Brick Memorial. Well, a chance to take a look at our scoring summary, and all Randolph here in this first period. Dan Pencinger scoring at the 2:48 mark from Kevin Snow, and then that line clicking once again for the second goal at 5:54 with Snow and Michael Liu picking up the assist. Well, we told you that Randolph was a high-scoring machine, Pete. Exactly what we saw here in first period tonight.
Well, you made a comment earlier. The ice seemed like it was tilted. Well, that's because Randolph was playing so well. Good forechecking, good pressure. They threw a lot of shots at Noonan. And again, Pencinger doing what he does best, putting the puck in the net.
And it looks like the Brick Memorial players a little bit tentative, especially when Pencinger has the puck on his stick.
Well, I thought they may shadow him, but they're not doing that. They're keeping a wing close to him, but he still has free reign of the ice. And by doing that, he's able to get himself into positions where he can score goals. And that's the mark of a good goal scorer.
And the other thing that comes to mind is that the defense for Brick Memorial having trouble really getting out of their own end.
Well, they are. And again, that's the forechecking that's doing that. Brick Memorial, good team. You have to remember, they are the number 7 seed in this tournament. Randolph is the number 1 seed. There's something to be said for that.
Well, we should take a look at some of our first period highlights, and really the physical play of Randolph is the story here in period number 1.
Good hit there by Valbanos. He takes the man hard. Another one, that time Dana Becker using the crushing body behind the net. Wow, look at that one by Randolph as they're throwing the body, and then Pencinger off the faceoff, stops the puck, quick slap shot, beats Noonan. That's his first goal of the evening. And again, the hard work. This time again in front, shot was made. He picks up the rebound from the right side, beats Noonan 2-0 early in the game.
And that's the way it stands right now with Randolph leading Brick Memorial. Well, as we're taking a look at some of the stars on the ice tonight from the state of New Jersey, a chance to recollect and go back and tell you about some of the Jersey boys who have made good in hockey, who have gone on to bigger and better things. And really kind of the poster child of New Jersey hockey is Jim Dowd, familiar to most fans in the Garden State. Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Finals with the Devils in '95. Scored a goal, and also he played at Brick High School, the Shore Conference. From there he went on and led Lake Superior State to an NCAA championship. Now he's looking to make some noise with the Minnesota Wild in the playoffs. So Jim Dowd, familiar to everyone in the state of New Jersey. He's gone on to great things, and they've even named a high school division after him.
Yes, they did. Jim Dowd was the kind of kid who in high school was lanky, tall, not a real power forward. When he got to Lake Superior, that's when he matured. That's when he got to be a real goal scorer, a real complete player.
And really, he has gone on and competed and been a winner at every level.
which kind of leads you to believe that the Minnesota Wild's ready to turn the corner too.
When he was a freshman at Lake Superior, he assisted on the game-winning goal in overtime to give them the NCAA championship.
And there's a look back at one of the Jersey boys who made good, and Jim Dowd. But we'll come back in a moment. We'll take a timeout, and remember, right now the score 2-0 with Randolph leading Brick Memorial on the Yes Network here tonight.
Who needs all these spatulas, spoons, tongs, and turners that just don't work? Hi, I'm Susan Williams for the Invention Channel, and you're ready for the Handy Chef, the amazing new kitchen tool that grips, flips, and whips just about anything. The Handy Chef has a superior design over any other tongs because it forms around the food to hold it tight and secure with no slipping. But that's not all. The Handy Chef is also a fantastic spatula. Just flip the front, and it slides under the food without catching or tearing. Then just grip it and flip it. Need to mix? Just push the Handy Chef's locking button, and now you've got a professional whisk that anyone can use. How many times has this happened to you? Now food will flip instead of slip with the Handy Chef. And forget about searching for a fork or spoon. Handy Chef whips it up quick. Handy Chef is great if you've got arthritis or a weak grip, because it holds safe and secure, so you can serve salads with ease, grab boiled eggs without effort, and flip chicken breasts without splattering. Fold your eggs in omelets, then serve them without tearing. Only the Handy Chef gives you firm, simple control over everything you're cooking. And now the Handy Chef is yours for only $14.99. But call right away and we'll give you a second Handy Chef absolutely free. That's two for only $14.99. But the best part is, during our introductory special, we're giving away the incredible straining pasta pot with every order. It's the one with the Loctite top that drains automatically. All you pay is shipping and handling. So get the complete set. That's two Handy Chefs and the incredible straining pasta pot for only $14.99.
Call 1-800-427-7711 to order your Handy Chef for just $14.99 plus shipping. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-427-7711 or send a check or money order to the address on your screen. So call 1-800-427-7711.
Welcome back on the Yes Network tonight at Continental Airlines Arena. Our public championship for hockey in the state of New Jersey with Randolph leading by a score of 2-0. Don't forget, Saturday afternoon on Yes, the AL champion Yankees battle Torrey Hunter and the Central champion, the Minnesota Twins. Join Michael Kay and Ken Singleton for complete coverage beginning at 1 o'clock as they call all the action from Legends Field. Twins versus the Yankees. Saturday at 1 only on Yes. Let's go downstairs to Mary Beth, who's standing by with George Kiernan.
Thanks, guys. Randolph's first line came out strong and fast. What adjustments are you making going forward to contain them?
Well, we put Bayman back on defense, try to get a little bit more speed back there. The first and second line really take advantage of our defensemen, so we threw Bayman back there to really help us out. We moved Paul Arena up to the first line to try to give us a little more size up front also. I think we weathered the storm. We had to come out this period. We had to focus this period, try to get the puck down low, get some chances. I think defensively, the defense is running around a little bit too much. I don't know if it was nerves that first period, but we're definitely not playing our game. We have to refocus and really take care of the defensive zone first, and the offensive chances will come.
Assess the goaltending for me, if you would, Coach.
I thought that Noonan had a good period for us. I mean, the two goals were not his fault. I thought their goalie came up big on a couple shots at that first. We could have got that first goal, but he came up big with the glove save. So I think, both goaltenders playing extremely well at this point, but I think it happened in the second period.
Thank you very much, Coach.
All right, thank you very much, Coach, and Mary Beth as well. And Pete, you said that Bayman's now back playing defense. That really takes away, though, from some of Brick Memorial's scoring.
Well, he's the kind of guy, though, if he sees the advantage, he will take it. Don't be surprised if he goes a la Bobby Orr end to end. He's a big kid who can skate and has a long reach.
Now Randolph has a commanding lead in shots on goal, and take a look, 12 shots. Pencinger with 5 already in this game, plus the 2 goals. And Snow with 2 as well. Now, on the other hand, you have Brick, only 5 shots on goal. Gardner with 3, and Bayman 2. And now he's playing on defense, as the coach just alluded to a moment ago.
That's right. But of the 5 shots Brick had on goal against Finnerty, 2 came in rapid succession, where Finnerty had to make the first save and then right away had to make the second save on the rebound. So 4 of the shots came in only 2 sequences.
Well, there is Damian Noonan, who gave up 2 first-period goals.
one, he didn't really have a chance because it came right off a face-off, and a quick one-timer went by him. The other kind of bounced by him in slow motion. But he was active with 12 shots on goal, stopped 10 in that first period.
He was very competitive. He's keeping his team in this game. Notice that time he used his whole body again on the break. Oh, he did get his toe on that. We were wondering before. He got the extension of that left leg using the tip of the skate to make the save.
2.20 goals against average and 3 shutouts, but down to 1.5 in the playoffs. The question is Kyle Fennerty getting enough work at the other end? I mean, here's a guy who only faced 5 shots in that first period.
But as I mentioned, 4 were tough ones. But you're right, Mickey. You like to get a few more. You like to be kept in the game. Every minute or two, you want to see a shot. You'd like to see an easy one, maybe a 60-footer from the blue line, but you don't want to go long stretches, 4 or 5 minutes without seeing any rubber.
Rich McLaughlin has his team with a 23-5 record, the top seed. They're looking for their first state title. Right now, they are just 2 periods away from getting that done. It's got to be a magical time for these youngsters to play here at Continental Airlines Arena, isn't it?
Especially for Randolph. For some of these guys, this is their second time, as you mentioned earlier, 10 seniors on this team. They're going with the experience.
Well, we are set for our second period face-off. And Pencinger takes the draw, and he wins it here and just rolls it right in on Noonan to start period number 2. Deeks one, can't get by the other though, but Michael Lou will pick it up and circle behind the net. Throws it right out in front, shot, save Noonan, and they will get it out of there. Back to the point, Rossi takes a drive, deflected in front, Noonan squeezes the pads, the whistle blows, and he holds on.
Nick, we're not even 20 seconds into the second period, and Noonan had to come up big twice. First using the left glove, second time going down into the butterfly, making the save on the shot from the point. Take a look. There's the first backhand. Doesn't hold on to it, but he gets his left gauntlet on it enough to deflect it away from the goal. The second shot, he's down. Notice how he reaches behind him real quick. He didn't know he had that. Quickly with the left hand, he came behind and held on for the whistle.
They want to leave the 5-hole open. Noonan doing a nice job of closing things up. It's still 2-0 Randolph over Brick Memorial with the face-off to Noonan's left. Randolph wins the draw. Tony Rossi will just roll it to the corner where Michael Lou has it on the backhand, trying to get it to Kevin Snow. Snow, the far circle, throws it out top for Rossi. Rossi throws it to the net, knocked down defensively in front. Backhander just went wide off the stick of Lou. Now Snow does a nice job of hustling down to the near corner. Goes up for Dan Pencinger. Ridden off the play momentarily, tries a stuffer, throws it out in front. And Buck shot up and over the net.
Hey, you like that? Even from a bad angle, Dan Pencinger almost scored as he was at the goal line and tried to bank it off the side of Noonan.
Jeff Bayman gets the puck out of his own, but Snow gets it right back in. Pressure kept on here, though, by Weigel. Now as it comes right across the slot with nobody in front, Noonan going to take the advantage of just putting the glove down and stopping play.
He can use the break. That guy right there responsible for both goals this evening. He has speed and he has talent.
A lot of action for Pencinger on the shift, and notice he never really slows down out there. Always looking for an opening.
And the other thing, Mick, he'll probably play 30 of the 45 minutes tonight.
He gets a break right now as the second line comes out, but it comes right back to the point. Becker throws it wide. Good hustle here, though, by Christian Valvano. Alex Fay tries to work a give and go. It goes behind the net. Valvano out top. Becker throws it to the net. It goes wide. Had a screen set up there, though, by Sylvester, but it did go wide. Brick Memorial can't clear. Picked up, shot, saved by Noonan, and he holds on as Dana Becker was cruising in.
Great save by Noonan. That time he did what goaltenders are supposed to do. He came out to the top of the crease. He cut down the angle. He gave the shooter no alternative other than to put the puck right into his breadbasket, and it was an easy save for Noonan. Shots this period 4-0 in favor of Randolph. Mick, I thought you said the ice was tilted last period.
I think when they resurfaced it, they went the other way. Randolph with a 2-0 lead, and now here is another save as the puck comes right in off the draw. You know, that's one thing we have seen tonight by Randolph. Here's a team that right off the draw gets the puck right to the net.
They do a good job of winning the faceoff, and then they do a good job of crashing the net.
Lost this draw here, and finally it will come out. Mitchell along the far boards, has it on his backhander, puts on the brakes, but it's taken off his stick nicely. clear the zone, back to the point. Shot kicked out by Finnerty. So the pressure now starting to mount the other way just ever so slightly.
That was a great job by Bob Mitchell for Brick Memorial. He was positioned in front of Finnerty, and he lifted his leg the last second to have a screen in front, but Finnerty made the save anyway.
Line pass comes all the way out of the zone, and here comes the pressure put on by Mitchell. Shoots it in behind Finnerty. Sean Mahaffey, very steady defenseman, will clear the zone. And this basically waved off. It is.
Brick Memorial can't take that lackadaisical attitude. They thought it was going to be icing. An official waved it off, and nobody knew it other than the Randolph team. They kept going after the puck.
Pencinger throws it right in front. And Lou, with a quick one-timer, had it just go off the side of the net.
It comes in waves by Randolph. One line after the other after the other.
At the red line, Dan Pencinger. 2 goals tonight in the first period for our 2-0 score. Randolph will just dump it in. Noonan couldn't slow the puck down. Snow over skates momentarily for Randolph. In the corner, fouling. It is cleared by Brick Memorial. Pencinger now back at his own blue line. That's it. Now it gets ahead. Here is Pencinger. Comes across the blue line, trying to get a little give and go in front. Shot. Rolled off the stick of Snow, and this puck will be shot the length of the ice, and icing will be called. Well, Pencinger having a great night tonight with 2 goals. He's also showing his puck handling skills as well. He has been doing it all. He can score, he can pass, he can go behind the back. He's doing it all tonight.
Ready to take control of your credit card debt?
Credit Card of America cut my monthly payments in half.
Credit Card of America is a nonprofit service that's helped thousands of people to move on with their lives.
Credit Card of America saved me over $13,000 in interest fees alone.
Call now to reduce your monthly payments. Cut the interest rates on your credit cards by up to half. And get your unsecured debt paid off years earlier.
Don't you owe it to yourself to work with a real nonprofit service? Certified counselors are standing by.
Call 1-800-543-0409.
Welcome back to Continental Airlines Arena as you take a look at the Randolph bench. Right now the Rams with a 2-0 lead here with 11:13 to go in our second period. So we're getting close to the halfway mark of period number 2. And the state championship is not that far away.
Just look at the intent look on the players of each one of the faces on the players. They know that the next goal is going to be big. 3-0, it could be lopsided for Randolph. 2-1, Brick Memorial's back in the game.
So far it's been all Randolph offensively. In the near corner. Now it goes behind the net. Sylvester throws it back toward the top. Alex Fay trying to pick up the puck. Sylvester now takes it behind the net, throws on the brakes, takes a hit, though, from Messmer. Sylvester has it back. Gives up here for Fay. Fay tries to roll it in front. It goes wide. Brick Memorial will clear. Shot right back in. Plenty of time, though, for the defenseman, Baker, to clear the zone, and he does. 10:26 to go in our middle period. And here comes Fay, ridden off the play nicely, though. Good hit by Wiebolt to slow him down.
Wiebolt using his size, just took Fay, knocked him off the puck, put him into the board, but put him in gently.
Well, maybe, just maybe, you're starting to get a little physical play now out of Brick Memorial.
Notice the hit, good hit, shoulder using his arm, nothing illegal, rode him off nicely, put him right into the lower part of the boards.
That'll squelch the old scoring opportunity. Nice job by Wiebolt.
Every time.
Memorial wins the faceoff. See if they can mount an attack here. With 10 minutes to go in our second period tonight. Frank Ryan, steady defenseman, gets it into the zone. Kept in, back to Ryan at the point now. Lets it go high and off the glass, still in play. It'll be picked up by Sean Mahaffey, who will clear. Jeff Bayman gives chase.
And you see Bayman playing defense. That's why he's back there, because he is a quick skater. He can control the game, And that's why he's able to do that. That's the reason why Coach Kiernan put him back there, because they felt that the offensive forwards for Randolph were just taking advantage of the defensemen.
But there's going to come a time when you're going to have to maybe get his scoring back on the offensive line, though. 23 goals down by 2. Sooner or later, you got to pull the trigger on it.
That time hasn't come yet, but it may happen.
Randolph with the puck, looking to start out. Good headman pass, but it's broken up by Giles. Here comes that top line again. Pencinger comes across, takes a shot, scores! And there's the natural hat trick for Dan Pencinger as Randolph leads it by a score of 3-0.
That time you saw the booming shot of Dan Pencinger from about 40 feet out. It's a great pass that puts him ahead on the right side. And Pencinger, when he has room, when he has the time, when he can wind up and put that stick way back before having to follow through, he is as deadly as anybody in the state of New Jersey at the high school level.
Noonan beat with a drive. They just got the puck ahead to him, and he lets it rip.
Just about the top of the circle. He beats Noonan to the stick side. Great shot, power shot by Pencinger.
Trying to get the puck in front again. Sean Mahaffey picked up the assist. 5:35, the time of the goal. And now Brick Memorial tried to mount the attack, but it's just shot right back out of the zone.
It's almost as if Brick Memorial needs something to wake them up. They need a big crushing body check. They need something to get them out of this doldrum. They're not playing their game tonight. They're a lot better team than what they're showing on the ice.
Trying to start the play in a corner here with Matt Miller. Miller trying to return pass to Weebolt. That's broken up. Can't pivot the point, though, by Messmer. Now it goes in front. Shot! Oh, and it just deflects off Finnerty. Didn't have a lot on it, but it did bounce right in the crease.
Deflected shots are the toughest ones for goaltenders. That time Finnerty made a great save because not only was it deflected, he was screened.
Pensinger's got 3. He's out there looking for more. Goes behind the net now for Christian Valvano. Leaves it behind the net for Alex Fay. Finally, Chernosky picks up the puck, but he can't clear. As Fay takes it off his stick. Fay on the backhand, rolls it into the slot, gets it away, and just went wide with it.
Again,
you're
seeing pressure from all 3 wingers. The center, the right wing, the left wing, they're all working in unison.
Behind the net is Sylvester, who goes down, and the puck does come out of the zone as Tony Rossi could not keep it in, and Rossi will go back and pick it up. 7:36 to go. 3-0 Randolph over Brick Memorial in this New Jersey Public Schools Hockey Championship game. Across the line, Rossi shot. Saved by Damian Noonan. Gardner back there with Damon, trying to corral this loose puck, and now it goes up and into the crowd. It has been all Dan Pencinger tonight. 3 goals as Randolph leads it by a score of 3-0.
AIDS has created over 14 million orphans worldwide. That's the equivalent of every child under 5 in America, with no one to watch over them. Please, won't you help?
This could be the backbreaker right here as Pencinger comes over the blue line. You're seeing the same view almost the goaltender sees. Slap shot, beats him just beyond the right waffle pad. And look at the bench. Are they happy or what?
Well, they know that goal puts them just that much closer now to the state championship. And Damian Noonan, he can only wonder.
That's the other end of the spectrum.
That's absolutely right. 7:14 to go, 3-0. Randolph out front of Brick Memorial. Brick Memorial's never been a champion. Made it to the title game back in '97. And right now they're coming up on the short end this time around.
And back in '97, they lost that game to their crosstown rivals, Brick High School, in overtime.
Scott Malacca, the game went on overtime. 6:48 on the clock as it's moving. Back to the point. Here's a shot. Noonan, the glove save, and he holds on as Kyle Lehrhoff got a pretty good shot off. But don't forget, tomorrow night starting at 7, the ECAC Ice Hockey Semifinals here on Yes. First up, number 4 Brown faces off against number 1 Cornell, followed by number 3 Dartmouth against number 2 Harvard. The ECAC Hockey Semis tomorrow night starting at 7 right here on Yes.
Rich McLaughlin has his hopes resting on that boy right there, Dan Pencinger, and he has not let him down tonight.
He has not. Pencinger with a natural hat trick and a 3-0 lead. He's working along the corners. I mean, so many times you get a guy who just wants the puck, but he's shown us he can go in the corner and dig for it as well.
He's a complete player, Mick.
Going to keep this one in. Pencinger will. Tries to get it ahead to Michael Liu. Just lost the edge a little bit. Pencinger will pick it up along the far boards. Tried to thread the needle to Snow cruising in front. Couldn't do it, but he's going to pick it up on the backhander and get it to Snow at the near circle. Snow trying to sidestep. Pencinger picks it up. Tries to tuck it into the near corner. Couldn't do it. Finally broken up by Bayman, who will come across the blue line. 2-on-2. Has a shot deflected as it goes high and over the net. Now Jeff Bayman making a presence on the offensive end. The time maybe is now, Pete, for him to step back onto the offensive front.
He's got to do something, but great play by Rodney Zimmers. Didn't put a big body check, just used his stick to redirect the puck away from goal.
Well, Pencinger with the 3 goals tonight. Randolph, the 3-0 lead.
Look, Steph, it's adorable. Hi there. Hi, what kind is it?
It's a mix, actually. Part charcoal, part gas.
Does it do any tricks?
Yeah. Actually, it switches from gas to charcoal in just a few seconds.
Listen, Steph and I are having a party tonight. Why don't you stop by?
The Charbroil 2-in-1 Charcoal Gas Grill. It's man's new best friend.
What a chick magnet.
Well, welcome back. They say the best refereed game is when you don't hear any whistles. And figure it out. You got 17-year-olds out there running around tonight, but hey, no penalties so far this evening. Pretty disciplined game.
That's because of coaching. Both these teams coach very well. We mentioned earlier what a disciplinarian the Randolph coach is. That's because they know if they do something, I don't want to say stupid, but ill-advised on the ice, it's not the penalty that the referee will dish out. It's what the coach is going to do to them after the game or in practice.
And sometimes that's more severe. 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the second period tonight in this public schools championship game, and Randolph with a 3-0 lead, and the clearing attempt goes awry, and here come the Randolph Rams again. Shot up and over the net off the stick of Christian Valvano.
Mickey didn't miss by much. He went for the short side. Noonan got the left arm up, and it just skipped over the crossbar.
Memorial at the blue line. Can't connect, and they shoot the puck the length of the ice, and icing is called.
We may see a few more of these by Brick Memorials. They're going to try to spring a wing. They're going to try to get a guy open on the side where they can get him a breakaway.
So the puck goes back the length of the ice, back in Noonan's end. And you take a look at that Brick Memorial bench, and now the faces start to get a little long right now with 5:09 to go, down by a score of 3-0.
You see them with their mouth open, their mouthpieces hanging out. They're getting a little tired.
And notice the play to come out of the zone, just not very crisp right now. Then again, the offensive style of Randolph has a lot to do with that.
That's the question, Mick. Is it the chicken or the egg? Are they not playing well because Randolph is playing so well, or is Brick Memorial just not on their game tonight?
Maybe a little of both. Oh, they're going to get our first penalty tonight, as looks like Cameron Dietz took a run at a man along the boards. Bobby Mitchell was the recipient, and Dietz will go for the first penalty of the night.
Jack Lally, our official, is going to call a roughing penalty against Cameron Dietz. Watch, boom, right there. And actually, if you look close, Bob Mitchell also got his arms up, but many times when you get your arm up in a defensive posture, you won't get the call. The hit was initiated by Dietz, and for that, he'll sit 2 minutes for roughing.
Maybe he just needed a break. 3-0. Randolph has now power play opportunity for Brick Memorial.
Not in this game tonight, Nick. You're trying to get as much ice time as you can in this building.
And he's out there killing penalties too, is Dan Pencinger. 3 goals, and then gets a chance to kill penalties along with Tony Rossi. On the face-off. It's going to be picked up by Pencinger at the blue line. Odd man rush, numbers against him. And he is pulled down, and play continues. 21-8 shots on goal from Randolph. We still have 4:18 to go here in the second period tonight. And you wouldn't know that Brick Memorial right now is on a power play.
This is a very big power play for Brick Memorial. If they want to get themselves back into the game, it's almost a must situation for them to score here.
Rossi gets the puck into the other half of the ice, and finally, Matt Baker will start out. Gets it ahead here for Gardner. Rolls it in front. Just missed Weebolt, cruising to the net.
Great opportunity. Weebolt extended his arm as much as he could, but the puck was about 6 inches ahead of him.
Back behind the net, Weebolt over skates. Rossi picks it up, tries to clear it, took a funny hop off the glass, and here's a 2-on-2 back the other way. And an offensive opportunity. And Pencinger was ahead of the play and threw it back to Kevin Snow, but a little behind him. Still takes valuable time off the power play opportunity.
That was one time, Nick, where he probably should have shot. He had his man beat. He was just being very generous and trying to find Snow on the left side.
Here comes an end-to-end rush by Jeff Bayman. Bayman comes across the line. It's onside. Rolled it to the net. Oh, it just went off the skate of Finnerty. And the man cruising in front had already gone by the play. Otherwise, you're looking at a half-empty net.
Finnerty didn't handle that rebound well. The puck kind of slowed up on the way. Finnerty had already committed himself. So, yes, the puck hit him, but it just laid right there at the top of the crease. But you know who swept it away? Pencinger.
Just 10 seconds left in the man advantage for Brick Memorial as the puck caroms into the crowd. But this has been one of the best scoring chances for Brick tonight, with Jeff Bayman leading the way.
Bayman almost loses control, but the puck's deflected, and see, nobody knows where it is, but who comes in and scoops it up? The guy who has 3 goals, so nobody can say he doesn't come back and help out.
And Gardner was cruising near the doorstep, but he had already gone by the net. 2:49, 5 seconds left in the Brick Memorial power play, and Randolph will kill it off to keep the puck in his own backhander, and Damian Noonan makes the save to stop play. Well, the natural hat trick tonight by Randolph sniper Dan Pencinger has led the way. He's had it working right from, well, one of the opening face-offs.
This is the one off the face-off, the quick slap shot. He did it in a variety of ways all night.
Come back to action here with 2:30 to go in this second period. Sylvester wants to get it ahead and does to Alex Fay. Fay along the near wall, puts on the brakes, looks for help. Had a trailer at the top of the slot, tried to go there, but he couldn't control the puck. Now Fay working in the near corner, trying to go by Frank Ryan and company. Fay brings it out. Thought about passing to the top of the slot, throws it back to the near point. Rodney Zimmers dumps it in the corner. Here's Sylvester. Brings it in front. It's being kicked around in the slot. And I think a defenseman actually kicked it toward the net. Noonan stops play.
Noonan's had so much activity all around him. Sylvester almost put one past Noonan right there, as he has seen 23 shots on goal. He's made 20 saves tonight. He's been a busy, busy boy.
He has. Sylvester, a guy who keeps on going. Has 7 goals this season as he takes a seat. Third line out there with Lerhoff, Kappa, and Dietz. They have skated fairly well. Lerhoff goes into the slot, broken up, and sent back to the neutral zone. Brick Memorial going to dump and chase right now with Jeff Weebolt. He's had a couple scoring opportunities in this game tonight. Back to the point, kept in, and now the shot goes off the glove of Kyle Finnerty. No one near the near side for the rebound. It's just comes to the near boards. Now Jeff Bayman. Here's a shot by Weebolt. That goes wide.
Great opportunity for Weebolt. The skate of Dana Becker redirected that puck just wide, off away from the net.
Messmer's shot from the point was deflected. And there is 1 minute of play in period number 2 tonight.
with Randolph leading by a score of 3-0. Turnaround here by Lerhoff is derailed, and it comes back the other way. Giving chase in a hurry, Joe Giles. Just can't catch up to the puck as here comes Rossi. Tony Rossi across the line. Shot, score! Got the puck to Pencinger, and he shot the puck from the top of the slot, top shelf, and it's now 4-0. Dan Pencinger with all 4 goals in this game.
Some players, this would be a career. For him, it's just 2 periods. What an outstanding display of offensive talent. Great pass as it comes across Pencinger from in the slot. Just takes a quick wrist shot. That time he had Noonan leaning to his left. The shot came back to the right, and Pencinger scores his 4th in a row to give Randolph a big 4-0 lead with just 34 seconds remaining here in the second period.
Pencinger picks up his 4th. Gives him 39 on the year along with 84 points. 14:25 the time of the goal with Tony Rossi picking up the assist.
Nice pass by Rossi. He just slid the puck easily to the center of the ice, knowing that his teammate was going to be there. And then Dan did not make a mistake as he beat Noonan on the right side for the 4-goal lead.
22 seconds ago, and that kind of typifies the night. When you give up a goal late in the period, not only is it a backbreaker, it's doubly tough. Don't want to give up a goal in the final seconds. 8 to go, and now Finnerty puts a glove down to stop play. Well, it's been all Randolph tonight. Sean Mahaffey's played a very steady game defensively.
You're starting to see a few smiles break out on that Randolph bench. There's still a period to go. But I think they're a lot happier now than they were at the beginning of the game.
Right in front. Here's a backhand attempt that is kicked out by Finnerty. Another backhander, and Finnerty makes the save as the horn sounds off the stick of Matt Miller. So a quick flurry by Brick Memorial, but Kyle Finnerty is equal to the task, and he keeps it a 4-0 game through 2 periods for the Randolph Rams as they head to the locker room.
Finnerty with 2 saves in the last 5 seconds. Both times coming up big. First with the right blocker, second time using the leg pads to make the save, as Brick Memorial trying desperately to put one in here at the end of the second period. Stopped in front. Here's the first one backhand. Save with the blocker, and the puck's going to go in the corner and come back out in front. Here it comes another backhander with the stick down, almost like a paddle, using the big part of it, makes the save.
All right, let's go downstairs to Mary Beth.
Jeff, Coach moved you from offense to defense going into this period to match you up better with Pencinger. How do you feel that your team, what do you feel your team has to do to adjust now?
We need to just play our system. We're not playing the way we were taught to play. We're running around, and we need to just fix it, and I think we can come back and make a run here in the third.
Do you feel that the defense is playing too conservatively?
Yeah, we need to take some chances this period. We need to send a defenseman in and pinch, and hopefully, you got nothing to lose. You might as well just take a chance.
And what about playing here in the Meadowlands? Is it a charge for you? Do you get some adrenaline going playing here?
Yeah, when we came here, we walked in, and we were playing nothing like this before. We were trying to adjust to it, but it's pretty hot in here, but it's pretty good.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Mary Beth, and thanks to Jeff Bayman as well. But right now, Dan Pencinger, 4 goals as Randolph has a commanding 4-0 lead over Brick Memorial here tonight.
You're losing your hair, and you haven't ordered Avocor yet? Hi, I'm Derek Cope, race car driver and TV analyst. To do your best, you need to look and feel your best. When I started noticing my hair thinning, I decided to take action. I explored various options, and I found the Avocor system. The experts at Avocor told me that hair loss is caused by a body chemical called DHT that stops your hair from growing. Avocor has an all-natural DHT blocker, and its topical physician's formulation starts your hair growing again. It worked for me. It's about confidence and the desire to win. Avocor does that.
Join the tens of thousands of satisfied customers who have reversed their hair loss with Avocor. It's guaranteed.
Call 800-390-1688. Now you can use Avacor risk-free for 1 full year. It's guaranteed. Call 800-390-1688. That's 800-390-1688.
Now's the perfect time to start shopping on TV at HSN. Discover well-known personalities, name brands, and new products you can't find anywhere else. And if you've never shopped with us before, we want to give you $15 to try us out. Just call 1-877-FREE-HSN, and the $15 is yours. HSN, the place to shop on TV and online.
Now at the touch of a button, hundreds of hit movies, cable shows, kids programs, news, sports, and more are yours with On Demand from Comcast. Miss the news? With On Demand, even if you're late, the news waits. Watch today's local NBC morning or evening news, the nightly news with Tom Brokaw, even Dateline, on your schedule. Catch the news and other programs from top cable networks on demand and at no extra charge, only with Comcast Digital Cable. If you don't have it, get it today.
On the Yes Network tonight. Through 2 periods of Randolph, a commanding 4-0 lead over Brick Memorial. And now a chance to take a look at our scoring summary this evening. And so far, all you have to mention is one name, Dan Pencinger. Here's a guy with 2 first-period goals and 2 second-period goals, coming at 5:35 and 14:25.
Mick, he's done everything. He's done it on slap shots. He's done it around the net. He's put the puck in all different ways 4 times.
And the other thing we've noticed about Pencinger, we've alluded to it during the second period. So many times you'll see a goal scorer, hang near the net, kind of bollocks up things in front. But here's a guy who takes face-offs, goes back to the blue line when he has to, and when he needs to dig the puck out of the corner, he'll do that as well.
Well, he's a complete player. Offense, defense, not afraid to back check. And he works well with his teammates. That's the other key. They know how to set him up. They know where he's going to be. So maybe he doesn't have to muck it up in the corner. He can get to that open spot because he knows his teammates are going to get him the puck.
Now, Kyle Fennerty really hasn't been tested that much tonight, but he hasn't fallen asleep either. He's been solid.
Well, he's been solid when he has to be. Shots seem to come in flurries from Brick Memorial. Nothing for 4 or 5 minutes, then 2, bang, bang, real quick, and Fennerty has to make the save. And he's done that numerous times tonight.
Now let's take a look at some of our second period highlights, and Dan Pencinger with both second period goals, the first coming at 5:35. Well, go back and take a look at his first goal. Let's take a look at all 4. He's got all 4 tonight.
That was the slap shot right off the face-off real quick. This is the one where he picks up the rebound on the right side of your screen and just beats Noonan. That's 2-0 at the end of the first period. And he doesn't stop there. He carries it on into the third period. Big slap shot here from just outside the top of the circle. Beats Noonan to the right side, to the far side. That's 3. And then here comes the fourth one as the pass is put in the middle. From right between the hash marks, right in the middle of the ice. He scores his 4th of the evening, 4th in the game. Outstanding effort.
He's up to 39 goals already this season. Still has another period to go. And take a look at the shots. Well, Randolph with 12 shots on goal. Pencinger with 4 of them so far to lead his team.
Pencinger, if you have to score, you have to shoot. And that's what he does best. He knows how to put the puck on the net.
Well, he's been absolutely fabulous at doing that here tonight. And, on the other side, Brick Memorial, only 8 shots on goal. Weebolt had 2 great scoring chances in that second period.
Well, you talked about Fennerty having to come up big. He came up big twice on Weebolt. Successive type shots. First shot, bingo. Second shot on the rebound. He was great.
Well, as we told you in our first period, Jim Dowd was one of those Jersey boys who made good in the game of hockey. Well, there's been another one who has gone on several, but we'll feature one now in Matthew Schneider. Now, here is a gentleman from the Garden State who went all the way to the NHL, born and raised in Bergen County, learned hockey from his dad, Sam, a longtime coach at Livingston. Schneider played for Brick, then he moved on to Rhode Island. And he has his name on the Stanley Cup as a member of the Montreal Canadiens in 1993. And now he's playing with the Detroit Red Wings. Chance to maybe get his name on the Stanley Cup once again.
Once again. But it all started for him back in West Orange, New Jersey at South Mountain Arena. That's where he learned how to play this game. That's where he honed his skills early. And then, of course, they advanced as he went up the ladder. But back now with the Red Wings, another great chance to win a Stanley Cup as the Red Wings are dominating in the Western Conference.
And Schneider kind of played with guys who are like 5 years older than himself. That's why he got so good at such a young age.
That's what happens. When you play with better competition, you get better.
Well, the competition has been pretty good here tonight, especially for Randolph, as they lead it by a score of 4-0 over Brick Memorial. We'll come back with more in just a moment.
The Yes Network kicks off the second century of Yankees baseball with Yankees 2003. Get a preview of the season ahead, catch up on your favorite players, and get to know the newest Bronx Bombers. Yankees 2003, premiering Sunday afternoon at 3, only on Yes.
The New York Times. I like to think of this as a gift I give myself and my family every single day. Sure, you can say it's just a newspaper, and I suppose the Grand Canyon's just a hole in the ground.
Call now and get the New York Times delivered to your home every day for 50% off the regular home delivery price.
The New York Times brings the world into our house every day. It's not just that they cover the news so well, it's the way they surround a story, giving me so many different ways to understand what's going on.
I need to understand what's affecting our investments.
And what's happening on the web.
Call now for 8 weeks of the New York Times, including the amazing Sunday Times featuring arts and leisure, Sunday Styles, and the magazine, all for 50% off.
The world's moving pretty fast out there.
This definitely helps.
Call 1-800-562-7979 now and get the Times delivered to your home every day.
I'd like to start getting home delivery of the New York Times.
Exclusively from the home of champions, it's Yankeeography, the Yes Network signature series that brings you true stories of true legends.
Whatever Yogi wanted to do, Yogi could do.
It's the names you remember.
Mantle had gifts from God, literally.
From the games you won't ever forget.
Jeter backhands.
Go inside the pinstripes with Yankeeography, only on Yes, the home of champions. The Yes Network goes courtside to bring you Nets Magazine, your official guide to the Eastern Conference champion New Jersey Nets. With highlights, features, and in-depth player profiles, it's the show that gives you the full court press. Leslie Bogosian hosts Nets Magazine, only on Yes.
And welcome back to Continental Airlines Arena through 2 periods. The Randolph Rams a commanding 4-0 lead over the Brick Memorial Mustangs here in this public schools championship game, but the New Jersey High School Ice Hockey Championships continue next right here on Yes with the parochial school finals. You can catch all the action as number 1, the Crusaders of Bergen Catholic face off against number 3, the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep. That comes up right here next on Yes. Well, we have talked about the goal scoring of Dan Pencinger tonight, but he has been very adept at passing the puck too.
Watch him as he works behind it. That's a backhand, no-look pass. He tried to set up his teammate. Here again, just missed. Unselfish. He was trying to set up Kevin Snow. And again, many times he has the opportunity. The only way you can stop this guy, first the hook, then the tackle.
Well, maybe we'll see more of that from Brick Memorial in period number 3. Let's go downstairs as Mary Beth is standing by with Rich McLaughlin.
Thanks, guys. Coach, unbelievable performance by Pencinger in the first periods. Talk to me about his abilities and what you've seen out there.
Danny's a great hockey player. He wants the puck. He wants to win. He's a great team player, and he'll do whatever it takes to win.
How do you feel about being 15 minutes away from that golden moment? Tell me what you're going through right now.
It's exciting. You know, we've got to continue to play defense. We want to keep them shut down, and we'll win the game. But we've got 15 minutes. This is going to be a tough period. We worked all our lives for this, and this is going to be a tough period.
How does your wife feel about this? We hear she's a nail biter up there.
Yeah, my wife's probably a wreck. My daughter's driving her nuts, but she'll be okay.
Best of luck to you, Coach. Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Mary Beth, and to Rich McLaughlin as well.
Mick, we finally got a smile out of Rich McLaughlin.
That's true.
That stone face, that poker face that he keeps on throughout the game, the mention of his wife puts a smile on his face. Nice to see.
Now, if you are Randolph, do you go into any kind of defensive shell? I don't think you have to. Your offense has really been carrying the game tonight. Why change?
You don't do a thing. If you're Randolph, you do not do a thing. You continue exactly what you're doing. It's working to perfection. Now, if you're Brick Memorial, what you do is you go pay off that Zamboni driver who makes the ice tilted every period so that it goes the other way to give Brick Memorial the advantage.
Well, so many times, big players come up in big games, and it's exactly what we've seen out of Dan Pencinger tonight as he's picked up 4 goals, now up to 39 on the season.
The kid's just a scoring machine. Not real big, 5'9", pretty solid though at 185.
You know, now he has 10 goals
And we're not through all 5 games of his playoff run so far.
Wow.
So he's averaging 2 goals a game right now in the playoffs as Dan Pencinger. That's impressive. At any level.
At any level, absolutely, Mick. Rick Memorial right there huddling, saying to themselves, okay, guys, we have 15 minutes or our season's over. Leave nothing on the ice. Do it all. Do it all. Give it your all for the next 15 minutes.
They had been down a tough road. An overtime win over Middletown South and a 3-2 win over Brick Memorial. Now they're facing a 4-0 Mountain as we get underway in period number 3. This is a shot right off the opening draw. Goes wide by Kevin Snow. And if we take a look at the shots, 24-13, all Randolph. Basically a 2-1 margin here tonight.
And of those 13 shots for Brick Memorial, maybe only 2 or 3 good scoring opportunities.
Randolph has been very good in its own zone. The puck goes ahead here to Michael Liu. Sidesteps a check, goes to the corner, throws it behind the net. Pencinger over skates. Picked up by Matt Baker, who gets it into the neutral zone. Chernosky tried to get it out, could not. Shot, though, deflected off the stick of Mahaffey. Quick line change, and Alex Spey rolls it behind the net. Sylvester gives chase. Here is in front for Fay, broken up. And finally, it comes out of the zone for Brad Gardner. Giles over skates in the corner. Tried to throw it to the top of the slot. Good hustle, though, by Bayman. And notice that line is back intact with Bayman now playing on the front line.
Mick, it doesn't matter if you give up any more at this point. You must score some.
Alex Spey. Down from behind. Play continues. Goes in the corner. Chernosky picks it up. Wants to get it ahead to Giles. Didn't clear the zone. Shot. And a glove save. Held on by Noonan. Well, the McLaughlin family having a pretty good time up here tonight. Richie and his wife, Faye. I thought she was a nail-biter, but you can smile when you're leading by a score of 4-0.
Well, she's happy on the outside as well as on the inside tonight. Rich, on the other hand, you can't tell how he's happy on the outside, but you know he's happy on the inside.
Pencinger to take this draw. It's 4 goals tonight for Randolph. Put on a show. Puck cleared by Brick Memorial, and it'll be Sean Mahaffey to give chase. Benedict will leave it behind the net.
Number 5, Joe Giles. He receives 2 minutes for welcoming.
Joe Giles gives a shot, and Noonan got a piece of that.
Nick must have been behind the play. I didn't see the roughing infraction, but another power play for Randolph.
12:44 on the clock, and it is 4-0 Randolph. Randolph with a man advantage here.
This could just add insult to injury with a goal now by Randolph.
Lou throws it in front. Pencinger turn around. It just got a piece of Noonan, and it goes up and over the netting and into the crowd.
He was thinking, here's number 5. I'm all alone in front. I have the spin-a-rama move. But just earlier, watch the pass work by Pencinger. He slides it across. Shot, great save by Noonan as he sticks the right leg out and makes the save.
Well, that line has worked to perfection tonight with Pencinger, Kevin Snow, and Michael Lou. I want to apologize to Mrs. McLaughlin. I called her Faye. It's gay. I want to have a coach up here. 12 minutes to go. Back to the point. Zimmers rolls it to the net. Noonan the save.
Good patience shown by Randolph, working the puck around the perimeter. That puck was kind of rolled at the goal. He was looking for a deflection or a redirection or maybe even somebody to cut it off and take a stronger shot. That was not meant to score on that one shot right there.
Rodney Zimmers throws it in front again, and a collision. The puck goes wide. Now there's Alex Spey behind the net.
Throws it out top. Dana Becker. The cross ice pass. Becker now has it straight away. Takes a drive. It was deflected by Valvano, and it just went wide.
Did not miss much. Valvano, only a sophomore, played here last year as a freshman with his older brother, who was a senior last year for Randolph.
Now, I've got a comment. The Blue Liners, especially Mahaffey and Becker, have done a nice job of keeping the puck in. The power play is over as Giles comes on and breaks up the play, but the puck stays in the zone for Randolph. Back pass here, and Valvano lost a handle, but once again, Zimmers will keep it in. Exactly what I was saying.
Absolutely, Nick. Between that and the driver of the Zamboni, somebody's in trouble tonight.
10:58 remaining between Randolph and a championship. They lead it 4-0.
Hi, I'm Joe Torre. In the stands at ball games, there may be kids and grown-ups who twitch or make strange sounds. It could be Tourette syndrome, sometimes called the most common unknown disorder. Most people living with Tourette do well at school, work, and in sports, but your understanding can help. To find out more, call the Tourette Syndrome Association, 1-888-4-TOURET. For 30 years, the source of Tourette syndrome information. Right, Joriel?
Right.
Okay.
Well, Saturday night on Yes, the Nets welcome the Memphis Grizzlies. Complete coverage begins at 7 with Fred Hickman and the Nets pregame. And join Kelly Tripucka and Spiro Deeds for all the action starting at 7:30. NBA's best, nothing but Nets, Saturday at 7, only on Yes. On the face-off. Comes out of the zone, and Randolph is right there to pick it up as they will now get it in. Here's a shot from the point. Goes wide off the stick of Ferrero, and we're seeing some of the fourth-line players getting a little more ice time now with a 4-0 lead and 10:43 to go in the game. Kyle Lehrhoff broken up along the far boards. Memorial tries to come out, but they are broken up. Chernowski will chase behind his own net. Gets it ahead here to Gardner. Tony Rossi, who has an assist tonight, goes back to pick it up. Rossi freewheeler comes across the blue line. Poke check nicely though by Chernowski. Finally, Frank Ryan controls.
Again, Randolph just doing what they need to do, which is to slow the game down a little bit. You don't need to rush. You don't need the end-to-end rushes. Control the game, slow it down right now. You have a 4-goal lead, less than 10 minutes to play in the game. They see victory. It's in front of them. Now they just have to get there.
9:45 on the clock moving. And here's a giveaway. Kevin Snow throws it right in front. Shot. Oh, Pencinger just lifted it up and over the net, and it goes out of play. He had his fifth right there on the doorstep. They set him up nicely, and you can see the body line. Kind of slumped the shoulders a little bit.
He smiled. He shook his head. He had the opportunity right in front of Damian Noonan. Take another look at it. Great pass as it comes from the corner. Kevin Snow again puts it out. There it is. Shot. And I don't know. Maybe Noonan with that stick extended in front of him got a piece of it. But either way, denied for his fifth goal on the doorstep.
4-0 Randolph over Brick Memorial here in this public championship in the state of New Jersey on the Yes Network tonight. Behind the net, Sylvester going to get there first in the corner. Sean Sylvester tries to dig it out, does to Valvano. Try to return pass, couldn't complete it. Nice hustling though by Valvano to keep things alive. Ooh, and it just goes right through the crease. And Alex Fay tried to block it with a skate, couldn't do it. Now Zimmers keeps it in at the point, rolls it to the far point. Fay's going to get there first. Sylvester catches up to it. A lot of white shirts getting to the puck first. It comes right in front, just missed Valvano, and it rolls all the way to the top of the slot.
Mick, we talked how Randolph comes in waves. One player after another, one line after another, and that's what you're seeing tonight.
Finally, the puck comes out of the zone. Bobby Mitchell gets it ahead. Shoots it the length of the ice. 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Standing between Randolph and their first ever public school hockey championship. Rodney Zimmers rolls it into the zone.
Randolph wants a change, you're going to get one here. Jeff Bamus held off the scoring sheet tonight. Gardner gets it cross ice for Messmer. And now, gloving the puck and holding on, Kyle Finnerty. Finnerty's been unstoppable. 4-0, Randolph.
The New Jersey High School Hockey Championships continue on Yes. The Crusaders are on a mission as they face off against the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep in the parochial school title game. The New Jersey High School Hockey Championships continue next, only on Yes. The Yes Network checks in with the 2003 NCAA Women's Hockey Championships and a semifinal doubleheader as Harvard faces off against Minnesota, then Dartmouth takes on Minnesota Duluth. Saturday morning starting at 9, part of the March of Champions here on Yes.
Thanks, guys. Tell me a little bit about your involvement in this tournament.
Well, I've been involved in the NHL for about 20 years now, and because I live in this area, I figure that I should put something back into it. So about 6-7 years ago, I got involved with Bergen Catholic, and, you know, I wanted to help out there. I volunteer my time and work there with the kids.
Great. And what's your feeling about the state of New Jersey hockey?
It's really growing. We have the facility in Hackensack there where we have 4 ice surfaces, and the game is really, really growing. I was up in Boston, and I watched the BU-UNH game the other day, and 5 kids from New Jersey were on the BU roster. So, you know, the kids from our area are really coming along and starting to make great strides to get involved in the higher levels of hockey in the country.
And are you proud to be a Jersey guy in the NHL?
Yeah, I am. I am. They used to call me the token from Hoboken, but now I'm accepted, and, you know, I paid my dues. I've been around for a long time, and it's a lot of fun.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Well, you know, the one comment they didn't make, we used to call him Dapper Dan. That was his nickname here in New Jersey when he was an official. I would do games with him on a Tuesday night, and I say, okay, where are you working tomorrow night? I'm going to Hershey. I'm going to Baltimore to do the Skipjacks. He would do a high school game one night, and then Patty DePuzzo the next night would be in the American League. Congratulations to him in 1984. He made it to the NHL, and he's been a fixture there ever since.
Soon to be a fixture at Randolph will be a championship trophy. They are just 6 minutes and 36 seconds away. Brick Memorial just has not had an answer tonight.
The play of Randolph has really taken the game to Brick Memorial. Valiant effort by Brick Memorial, but unfortunately they don't have the legs, they don't have the power to skate with Randolph.
Icing the call, and we have seen some pretty good defensive play, but where are we going to see Pencinger in the near future? I mean, here's a guy who's got a great skill to take it on to the next level, most likely at the collegiate.
As good as he is, though, Mick, it's tough to do without size. 5'9" is tough. Look at the players. You have to be exceptional to make it and be only 5'9".
Maybe a small college in the future.
Possibly.
But he can play. There's no doubt about it. 6:03 to go. Jeff Wiebolt had a couple good scoring chances tonight. Can't control as he is derailed back near the goal line, and nice play in the open ice by Bob Mitchell to send it back in the zone. Mitchell's turned in a pretty good night tonight. Unfortunately, just nothing on the scoreboard to show for it. Here's a 2-on-1. Pencinger breaks out, has a man with him, throws it in front, shot, score. Went off the skate of Vera, but Mark Vera's going to get credit for the goal. He didn't kick it in the net, just redirected. Vera picks up his 5th of the year, and it's 5-0, and there you get the assist from Pencinger.
Well, he's a complete player, unselfish, 2-on-1. Now, he's a right-handed shot coming down the left side, so he has the whole net to shoot at. Instead, he pulls up, feeds it across, and Mark Vera scores his 5th of the season, and for the sophomore, his 10th point of the year, and boy, is he happy.
Makes the score 5-0. Mark Vieira gets the goal.
I guess you can say the fat lady is warming up the pipes right now.
Well, I think you can say that with a certainty. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left in this game. It's been all Randolph tonight. It's a school from Morris County. And
to get its first championship. 9:25, the time of the goal.
Second year in a row that the Morris County School is doing well in the state tournament. Last year, Del Barton won both the parochial and the overall championship.
31 shots on goal now for Randolph tonight on Damian Noonan. That's a lot of rubber in a high school game.
Well, we can see more rubbers if you go on the New Jersey Turnpike.
You're right. Back to the point. Here's a shot that deflects up and out of the zone.
One thing I want the fans to notice, a little different from the NHL game, there is delayed offsides here where they call it the tag-up rule. Even though you proceed the puck in, you can exit the zone, put yourself back on side, and then re-enter the zone after the puck. You cannot do that at the NHL level.
Brick Memorial's Weebold going to get there, throw it in front. One shot. Oh, that one hit the crossbar. Light didn't come on. The referee looked back. What did the call goal? And now it may be disputed.
Controversy.
The shutout may have gone by the boards.
No.
I think it hit the crossbar and came to the near side.
I didn't hear the whistle.
5-0.
Let's take a look. Again, Finnerty having to come up with 2 quick saves in a row. Here, get the look. Yes, it hit the post. Top of the crossbar came down. It did not go in the goal. The official offside. Look at the left part of your screen. You see the whistle in his mouth. He's blowing the whistle, stop and play. Now they're explaining it to the coach, George Kiernan, to say, nope, the puck never went in the net. He might have blown our whistle a little premature. The puck was still loose, but it definitely did not go in the net.
And the light never came on. And it stays 5-0. Best scoring chance tonight. Sometimes you got to be lucky too, Cal Finnerty. Brick Memorial had a chance to break the shutout. It came up just inches away.
Mick, it just seems Brick Memorial's chances seem to come in flows. Boom, boom, boom. 1 and 2 here. 1, 2, 3. Quick shots. Trinity has to come up big, and then he gets the rest for 3 or 4 minutes.
There's been nothing really sustained about the Brick Memorial offense here tonight.
Not at all.
Here is Guerra once again. Knocks down the puck and shoots it the length of the ice. 3:22 and the clock moving here in period number 3. Here's a stuffer attempt that came right out in front. Michael Liu on the doorstep. Mahaffey throws it back in the corner. Defense doing a nice job of holding on to the puck. In the neutral zone. Now Liu comes back to help out and pick it up. Across the line, here's a slow roll that comes right in on Finnerty. He makes the save off the shot from Bob Mitchell.
Finnerty does not want to hold on to the puck now. He wants to keep this clock going. Less than 3 minutes to victory.
Yeah, no more face-offs in your own end. Just keep play moving, keep the clock ticking down. 5-0 Randolph over Brick Memorial here in this public championship game tonight in the state of New Jersey. Mahaffey gets the puck out of the zone, and it will travel the length of the ice.
No, you're not going to see an icing now, Nick. These officials have pretty much put their whistle in their pocket. They want to see it over as well.
Pencinger gives up, tries to give and go. On the backhand, they tried to set up Valvano in front. Sylvester just didn't quite click on that pass. Jeff Bayman rolls it in behind the net. Gives chase, and Bayman delivers a check. The play continues up along the near wall.
Still giving 100%, Jeff Bayman, the senior, knowing if not for a miracle, this is going to be his last high school game of his career.
Puck picked up in the corner by Dana Becker. Shot right back in.
Bodies are starting to fly a little bit as Kevin Eide took a run at a Randolph player.
Here's a nice play by Valvano. Walks on it, shot, score! Christian Valvano, his 9th of the year. Scores with 1 minute 36 seconds left. And Randolph, the commanding 6-0 lead that put the nail in the coffin here tonight on the goal by Christian Valvano. We'll come back with more in a moment. Stay with us on the YES Network tonight.
This spring, the Yes Network takes you on the March of Champions. Now together for the first time on Yes, the 26-time world champion New York Yankees.
A grand slam home run.
The Eastern Conference champion New Jersey Nets.
Alley-oop to Martin.
And the 14-time league champion Manchester United. Plus, championship coverage of the Ivy League, college and high school hockey, and state basketball championships. The March of Champions runs all March long, only on Yes.
All smiles for Christian Valvano and company as he picks up the goal. 6-0, his team on its way to the championship. Minute and a half to go. Well, it has been Randolph's night tonight from the word go.
And Mick, that was the first goal by Randolph that Pencinger did not have a hand in.
That's right, it was unassisted. This puck will go the length of the ice, and icing should be called. It is. Well, Dan Pencinger started out with 4 goals tonight, then picked up an assist on a goal by Vera in the 3rd period, and now Christian Valvano's goal, making it 6-0 Randolph. 6 goals on 32 shots. Been impressive, Pete.
They're standing on the bench. They're waiting for the last 106 to jump on the ice, congratulate their goaltender Finnerty, and then get ready for the big game on Saturday.
104 and a clock moving. Last minute of play in the 3rd period here in this public schools championship game. They're still going at it. Dietz hits his man near the blue line. And now we have a whistle as a little pushing and shoving taking place. Dietz tied up with Bob Mitchell. Well, the head coach, Rich McLaughlin, just seconds away now from his first state championship, and Randolph's as well.
But he's still not smiling. You see him? He's just starting. His wife is smiling. Gay's smiling. She knows how happy Rich is on the inside, but Rich won't show it on the outside. I'd hate to play cards with that guy.
Take it to the cleaners, Pete.
You sure would. I guess he's starting the prayers for Saturday.
6-0 Randolph over Brick Memorial, the final 39 seconds before us. Been very steady, very complete for the Randolph Rams here tonight. Shot for the point, knocked down. With good hustle by Pencinger, and back comes the defenseman the other way. Rossi takes one poke, the second, and he scores with 17.8 on the clock. Tony Rossi. Make it 7-0 for Rossi, his 7th goal of the season.
He did what all good goal scorers do. Whether it's hockey or basketball, you follow up your shot. He takes the first shot, save is made. He doesn't veer into the corner. He doesn't go away. He continues to go to the net. Pops home the rebound. Here it is. We'll take a look. There's the first shot. Save is made. He comes in. What do you think Gay McLaughlin thinks of this goal, huh? Look at her. Rah, rah, rah.
And why not?
Absolutely.
7-0 Randolph. And we said, would they ever go into a defensive shell? We said they probably wouldn't. Their offense has carried them all the rest of the way, and it's exactly what happened in the 3rd period with 3 more goals in period number 3.
That should do it, Nick.
That'll do it. The championship goes to the Randolph Rams.
That's just an unbelievable feeling.
Shots on goal.
And there's the agony of defeat.
Well, some tears of joy and tears of sorrow as well. Noonan faced 34 shots on goal tonight. Dan Pencinger and company and the Randolph Rams win their first state title ever by a score of 7-0 over the Mustangs from Brick Memorial.
Third time was a charm. They lost the first 2 times here, each by a score of 5-1. They were not to be denied tonight, bombarding Brick Memorial 7-0.
We'll come back with interviews and our postgame as we continue on the Yes Network here tonight. Randolph, a championship by the score of 7-0.
Yankees baseball is back on Yes, and the Bronx Bombers are looking to score when their spring fling continues with the Twins in Tampa. Join Michael Kay and Ken Singleton for complete game coverage Saturday at 1 as the March of Champions continues only on Yes. The Yes Network kicks off the 2nd century of Yankees baseball with Yankees 2003. Get a preview of the season ahead, catch up on your favorite players, and get to know the newest Bronx Bombers. Yankees 2003, premiering Sunday afternoon at 3, only on Yes.
There is really only one boy. One girl. One tree. One forest. One deep, dancing ocean. One mountain calling. One handful of sand through our fingers. One endless sky overhead. And one simple way to care for it all. Please visit earthshare.org and learn how the world's leading environmental groups are working together under one name, EarthShare. One environment, one simple way to care for it.
Hey, Yes Network fans! Now sport a new look with Yes Gear from the Home of Champions. Shop online now at YesNetwork.com and gear up with t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, bags, ladies apparel, and much more. Whether it's at home or at the stadium, Yes Gear is the ultimate way to show your team spirit. Plus, these items make great gifts. Online ordering is easy with a major credit card. And don't forget to check for special discounts and giveaways. So log on now to YesNetwork.com and get your Yes Gear here.
Back here at Continental Airlines Arena, Randolph. Celebration time, 7-0. Let's go downstairs to Mary Beth, standing by with the winning head coach, Rich McLaughlin.
Thanks, guys. Coach, you finally got that monkey off your back. Describe the feeling for us.
It's a great feeling. It's a lot of years gone down. We worked a lot of years for this, not just one season. It's a great feeling.
Tell me about this team. It's made up of some incredible kids.
Yeah, they are. They're the best bunch of kids I ever coached in my life. They got the biggest heart and the biggest desire anybody I've ever coached.
Obviously, the win was the most important thing here, but was a shutout the exclamation point?
We were putting on a special emphasis on that towards the end. We didn't want to give one up because Kyle's done so much for us, and that's the way we got here through defense.
And how about your wife? What do you think she's feeling right now?
Yeah, she's jumping up and down. It's a lot of fun right now for everybody up there. I'm real happy.
And your kids?
Yeah, well, they're having a good time too.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks. Congratulations. Back to you.
The New Jersey High School Hockey Championships continue on Yes. Coming up next, the Bergen Catholic Crusaders are on a mission as they face off against the Pirates of Seton Hall Prep in the parochial school title game. The New Jersey High School Hockey Championships continue next, only on Yes. The Yes Network goes courtside to bring you Nets Magazine. Your official guide to the defending Eastern Conference champion New Jersey Nets.
You want to get to the mountaintop, but you want to also be able to go over it.
With highlights, features, and in-depth player profiles.
The sky's the limit for Richard. I believe that defense definitely wins games.
It's the show that gives you the full court press. Leslie Bogosian hosts Nets Magazine, only on Yes. The home of champions. The Yes Network hits the ice with the 2003 ECAC Hockey Championships and a semifinal doubleheader as Brown faces off against Cornell. Then Dartmouth takes on Harvard. The ECAC Hockey Championships tomorrow night starting at 7, part of the March of Champions here on Yes. Hey, Yes Network fans.
Now at the touch of a button, hundreds of hit movies, cable shows, kids programs, news, sports, and more are yours with On Demand from Comcast. HGTV On Demand puts the spring into your home and garden. Say goodbye to winter with tips on spring floral arrangements and home decor. Or try new programs from Food Network and DIY On Demand. A great selection of programs from top cable networks available on demand and at no extra charge. Only with Comcast Digital Cable. If you don't have it, get it today.
CN8, the Comcast Network. Recognized this year for broadcast excellence and proud recipient of 32 Telly Awards. Award-winning television. CN8, smart TV for curious people.
This week on Be a Player, I'm down in Dallas at Easy Riders with Billy Guerin.
Here's Guerin in, a shot.
Be a Player, Fridays, 11:30 Eastern, only on CN8.
Back here at Continental Airlines Arena, celebration time for Randolph. They win their first state championship ever, 7-0 over Rick Memorial. Don't go away, because coming up on deck, you have the parochial school championship as Bergen Catholic takes on Seton Hall Prep. But right now, a chance to continue our post game with the victors. Let's go downstairs to Mary Beth. She's standing by with Dan Pencinger.
Dan, senior year, got that championship. Tell me what you're feeling right now.
It's great. It's an amazing feeling. It's our goal ever since we lost last year. So we just worked real hard and tried to do our best.
Obviously, you had an incredible individual effort out there. Did you think that you would end up with such a great scoring set today?
No, I definitely didn't. I just tried to go out there and do what I can to help the team out.
Talk a little bit about your teammates. Can you tell me what they're all about?
They're great. You know, everyone works hard. Everyone's determined at practice. It's just a great team. You know, a great team to be around.
And what's next for you? Where's your future lie?
I'm not even sure. I'm undecided right now.
Is hockey going to be a part of it?
Yeah, definitely.
Congratulations. Thank you very much. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks very much, Mary Beth. And Dan Pencinger says that, hockey will be a part of his future. It should be a pretty bright future, by the way he played here tonight.
He was easily the star of the game. 4 goals, 1 assist. Boy, you couldn't ask any more of that young fellow.
Now, he really did it all from basically right out of the box, scoring in the first period, had 2 goals, picked up 2 more in the second period, and he was off and running after that.
Scored the first 4 goals, assisted on the 5th one. He was a complete player tonight. Played the point well when he had to on the power play. He did a great job in front of the net, and we saw the power of his slap shot.
Let's take a look at some of his goals as we talked about. He started things off right away in the first period off a face-off. Boom, in the back of the net with a quick one-timer.
This is what happens when you control the face-off, you control the puck, and early in the game, he gave Randolph the 1-0 lead.
Then he came and picked up a rebound here in the end of the first period. Was off and running with his second, and then got the hat trick as he went into period number 2.
This time, just good work. Here you're going to see the power. He has time to wind up, lets the slap shot go. You saw him deflected off a stick of the Brick Memorial player, but beat Noonan to the stick side, and that made it 3-0. And then from the slot, quick wrist shot. I don't think Noonan saw it real well. That made it 4-0.
And he did pick up an assist later on, and actually had a chance, another scoring chance right on the doorstep, and lifted one over the top of the net as he was bidding for his 5th goal here tonight. But still a chance to celebrate the championship for Randolph.
And then you saw some of his passing, and this is Valvano, the sophomore, at the end as he picks the upper corner, beats Noonan high to ice the game.
Wasn't quite over though as Tony Rossi and company get in the act, able to put one in the net. Rossi completes the scoring. 7-0, your final. We'll be back with more as we continue from Continental Airlines Arena here tonight. Stay with us on the YES Network.
The dominating force in European soccer, Manchester United.
Oh, what a finish!
The world's premier soccer franchise is here on the home of champions.
Would you believe it?
Van Nistelrooy, Veron, Keane, and England captain David Beckham.
He's done it again!
Lead the Red Devils of Man U in their chase for another FA Premiership title.
This man is becoming a legend!
Manchester United Soccer, here on the YES Network, the home of champions. For Nets, Yankees, and New York sports happenings, YesNetwork.com is the source. It's packed with scores and highlights, plus analysis and insights from network personalities.
Football has 3 elements to it.
Post to interactive message boards, participate in daily chats, get Yes gear, and view network clips.
I would like to be known as a winner, and hopefully I can win some championships.
From baseline to foul line to goal line, YesNetwork.com is your source for New York sports. Weekday afternoons, get the Inside Line with Mike and the Mad Dog on Yes, a live simulcast of New York's #1 rated sports talk show.
Let him play second and
stop. Relax.
Oh, you relax. Hold on.
Interviews, analysis, the biggest names in sports.
Mike and the Mad Dog with Jason Kidd. Talking with Jim Fossil, the Giant head coach. The manager of the Yankees is Joe Torre.
Joe, nice to talk to you today.
If they're talking New York sports, they're talking to Mike and the Mad Dog. Weekday afternoons, only on Yes. Hey, Yes Network fans! Now sport a new look with Yes gear from the home of champions. Shop online now at YesNetwork.com and gear up with t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, bags, ladies apparel, and much more. Whether it's at home or at the stadium, Yes gear is the ultimate way to show your team spirit. Plus, these items make great gifts. Online ordering is easy with a major credit card. And don't forget to check for special discounts and giveaways. So log on now to YesNetwork.com and get your Yes gear here.
Back here at Continental Airlines Arena, our final in game one. Once again, Randolph over Brick Memorial by a score of 7-0. Right now, since we're in between games, let's go downstairs to Mary Beth. She's standing by with Mike Morreale, the hockey writer of the Star-Ledger.
Thanks, guys. Mike, you've been covering this hockey beat for a long time. The first game, was this what you expected from these two teams?
Well, I'll tell you what, Brick Memorial had a really good season. Damon Noonan played spectacularly all season long. Just a matter of Randolph's speed. They can throw two good lines at you. Their defense is solid, and I compare Randolph with the teams in the past that Brick had. They were solid offensively, defensively strong, and Kyle Finity in goal made some nice saves. I think as far as Damon goes, this is the most goals that Brick Memorial has allowed in a tournament all season. For the state tournament, they allowed 6 today. They didn't allow 6 the whole tournament. So the fact that Damon was going side to side, he had to shift a lot laterally, a lot of action for Damon. Did the best he could, but Randolph was just solid team.
Was Brick Memorial needing to do something different on defense? What were they playing too conservatively in your estimation?
Well, the thing is that Coach George Kiernan, he likes to go just 4 defensemen. So I think it was just a matter of, because Randolph is so deep offensively, that they were able to pester Brick's defense, and by the middle of the second period, Brick Memorial was already tired. So when the middle of the second period rolls around, third period, the guys were already tiring out there, and Randolph really showed their potential and their goal-scoring ability.
That first line from Randolph is unstoppable. Talk about the talent of Snow, Pencinger, and Lou.
Well, these guys have been playing together for longer than their high school careers, longer than 4 years. And the fact that they're able to do the damage they did here today is no surprise. They've been doing it all season. And wherever they go in college, or if they play juniors, any team is going to be, it's going to benefit that team.
And coming up, we've got the parochial matchup. What's your gut feeling about these two teams going head-to-head?
Of course, everyone knows about the goaltending situation at Seton Hall. Kevin Bendel wanted to play club hockey instead of the high school game. He's very distraught over the decision, but now co-coaches Peter Herms and John Walchall must go with their backup, Terry Robinson. Terry Robinson, it's all in his corner. If he can make the big saves early, Bergen Catholic is going to come on strong. They're going to try to take the momentum away early on, maybe score a couple of goals early in the first 5-10 minutes of the game. So I think the first 5-10 minutes will be critical for Seton Hall. If they can keep within a goal and maybe a 0-0 tie, I think they'll have a good shot to pull out the upset here.
Thanks so much. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Mary Beth, and to Mike Morreale as well. And you heard Mike Morreale allude to it, Pete, that fact that Bendel, the starting goaltender for Seton Hall Prep, elected to play club hockey tonight. And that's really because his club hockey team didn't have a goaltender going into tonight's action. The other goaltender was a member of the CBA team, and he suffered a concussion in the semifinals, so that team didn't have a goalie. He was put between a rock and a hard place and had to make a tough choice, and he chose to go the club route tonight.
And it was Anthony Randazzo from Bergen Catholic involved in that collision that knocked him out of the game. And Seton Hall, really, they have a 1 and a 1A goaltender. Yes, Bendel's the #1 guy, but Robinson's very good as well. Tonight, Robinson will get the nod. Tough choice for Bendel. He spoke with Coach Peter Herms. It was not an easy decision. His midget team had nobody else to play goal. Tough situation. What does a 16-year-old kid do in a situation like that? Hopefully he made the best choice.
Well, regardless, the coach says he won't play in the championship game if they get that far and win here tonight, but he will be welcome back with open arms next season. But let's not put the cart before the horse. We have one more big game coming up. Of course, you have High school ice hockey championships continuing right here on Yes, the parochial final. You can catch all the action. The number 1 Crusaders of Bergen Catholic facing off against the number 3 Seton Hall Pirates. Seton Hall Prep Pirates coming up next right here on the Yes Network. Stay with us.